John McGinn joins us now. He's actually been picked for a drugs test, though, so he's been watched behind us. So we better
watch his man marked. Literally
a goal and assist. I'd have picked him as well.
we better not keep you too long. Then he's waiting. John, at the end of that match, Ollie Watkins seemed a bit disappointed with that 2-1 scoreline. How do you assess it?
Well, I think the feeling in it was a bit strange timing, that, wasn't it? No, I think the feeling in the stadium was a bit like that, but it's our job to. My job to remind the boys that it's a win. They played well tonight. They're a good team. It didn't surprise us. We watched them today for a long while. We knew they were going to come and give us a problem. I think the manner of the goal that we conceded certainly stings a little bit, but it's a good win going into next week, which was always going to be a difficult game, whether it was 2-0 or 2-1. So it's important to remember that it's a win. There's things to improve 100%, but we can't get away from that.
Let's have a look at how you took the lead then. An assist from you first of all. It came from the corner. Just tell us how meticulous is the work that goes into setting pieces under Unai Emery.
My big compatriot Austin McPhee, he done a lot of work analysing Lille, and they're very strong at set pieces, but they've lost a lot of goals at the back stick. So this was worked on. I actually thought I under-hit it, but thankfully just managed to get to the back post, and thankfully the hour spent in the freezing rain yesterday worked. So we worked on that yesterday for a long while, but then Lille adjusted it, to be fair, and the second one's obviously something that we worked on in the changing room at half-time.
John, that's something Ollie was speaking about in his interview. He says he's obviously worked on it a lot. Is it a little bit tedious or boring at times? Because he mentioned it. Is it a long time?
100%, but it's the small details. I think they get a break from Austin, and the international breaks I get to go through the same stuff.
That's what you do.
No, but it's the small details. Even at Scotland, he's made small changes, and they've made a huge difference. So we can't get bored of it. Tonight it's given us 2 goals, and our concentration for a set piece has made us lose one. So we need to put the hours in, and it will pay off.
John, you're having a great campaign in the league. You was favourites before a ball was kicked in this competition. Do you as players feel that pressure to win this competition?
It's a nice pressure. The manager even embraces it. He told us yesterday he thinks we're the favourites to win it, but he's been a manager of teams that are underdogs, and you can get beat the minute you step off it. So the weekend stung us a bit. We were focused at 2-0 to try and make sure we didn't concede a goal. Unfortunately that didn't go to plan, but for us it's to embrace it, try and bring a European trophy back to this club after 26 years. You see the guys here all the time that won the European Cup, so we know what it would mean to the supporters and to us as players, but we've got a long way to go before that, and I think it's important for us, even though we're favourites, we know tonight kind of shown us we've still got a long way to go to try and get to a semi-final and hopefully the final.
We better show you the goal you scored as well. How happy were you with how well you hit this one, especially in front of the whole end?
Yeah, well, Leon, to be fair, was going mental at half-time. He says, I want to play it again. He's free at the edge of the box. He got closed down well, but he's managed to dig it out.
See, we thought it was a slip pass.
It was a slip pass.
But he dug it out, and thankfully I managed to get a good connection. And the amount of times I've had a shot for the edge of the box and it get blocked, so you could see how happy I was that it finally hit the net.
I mean, the space that you get.
So they moved
moved
after we were playing the balls deep. They moved a player to the back, so then it made the space on the edge of the box, and that's how we at half time.
How early in your mind, as that ball's going, because when that ball's travelling to you, it's going to take an eternity to get there, but how quickly in your mind are you going, I'm going to literally place this? Because sometimes players in the wrong moments can try and thrash at it and lace it, but you was cultured enough to just pass it in the net.
Well, I never used to be. I'd have probably whacked that before.
You changed. I'm thinking you should have still whacked it.
I was also the last man, so if I don't get that right. They're on the break, so I was a wee bit paranoid of not getting a clean strike on it, so I just made sure to get a good strike on it, and thankfully I did initially think it was going wide, but the more it was coming in I knew that it was in the bottom corner, and a great feeling.
It's 9 goals, your best scoring season. Have you changed? What's changed?
Don't know. It's been pretty special this season for me on the goal scoring front. Obviously playing higher up helps that a lot. The manager plays me in several positions, but he's encouraged me to get into better goal scoring areas. A lot of the goals before tonight have been into the front post, and I do a lot of work with Rodri. He's a wee mental Spanish coach we've got in there, and he's very meticulous, and thankfully his work's paying off, and hopefully there's many more to come.
It's paying off for you. Well done on the win tonight. We better let you go and get your drugs test.
Enjoy your next couple of hours.
You can't get it.
Or we'll be in trouble.
Carbs,
John, well done. Thanks a lot.